Pokemon Scarlet and Violet running at 60 FPS for some people is unbelievable. Even though most modern games are at 60 FPS, what we've just seen a leaked video showing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Switch 2 Edition, which we've broken down in another video, even images we've put out there. We got a video to show you gameplay of what it looks like for Scarlet and Violet to run at 60 FPS, and it looks a lot better. We're going to get into that, and we're also going to be getting into other Pokemon information. We want to talk about what just recently leaked, and when you get to experience Scarlet and Violet on the Switch 2. We want to get into everything, so by all means, let's jump in. Welcome everyone, Poseidon here, back at it again with another video. We got big stuff going on with Pokemon. There hasn't been too much with Champions yet. There hasn't been too much with Gen 10 lately, but we definitely have made videos. You'll probably see a bunch of videos popping up somewhere in the corner. Nonetheless, mainline Pokemon games running well for the first time since 2012. Official access to GameCube Pokemon games, the full original Switch library, potential of DS classics are all coming in the future. The Switch 2 is going to be doing all of that, it looks like. So that's big right there. Here is the video right here. We're going to be playing it so you guys can see it. Let me get rid of my face. The flip is going on. So there is the gameplay. I don't know if it's just me. It looked better earlier, but based on what I'm seeing, it's running at 60 FPS. And it definitely looks better. If I put it in full screen, it just doesn't, to me, it don't look that good at all, you know? Here's what it looks like in full screen. The reason why I think it doesn't look as good in full screen is because the video, let's see, the video quality, yeah, it's on YouTube. It's 720. It just looks a lot better in small screen, apparently. So, overall, you could definitely tell it looks a lot better. It's running significantly smoother. I think if you watch on your smartphone, it's best because the video was designed on the Switch 2, the new Switch 2 app, or the Switch app, basically. They have like a new Nintendo app, and they're essentially showing it on there. So it's designed for small screens. So that's why it doesn't look that great on computer. Nonetheless, you did see that. So let's get into more things. Let's break down a bunch of things now. So, what do they really do here, right? What has Nintendo themselves or Pokemon, Game Freak, whoever it is, what have they really said, right? Well, it would seem, shared as a footnote on the Nintendo blog post, that people couldn't see Pokemon from far away. This was a big issue. Maybe we should just keep this running, right? Let's pause it. You couldn't see Pokemon from far away. So that was a big issue. I think I'm going to full screen it just so you guys can see stuff. Basically, you couldn't see Pokemon from far away. Now you can see Pokemon from far away. This is a big thing they did. They upgraded the performance. They changed up the visuals. I think they put HDR or something. They make it more vibrant, more, they make the visuals more appealing, which is great. On top of that, of course, Pokemon do look different. The way people look, the design, the characters, they pop out more. Colors tend to look more better. Things are more vibrant in a way. So again, as you can see, that's what they've done, increasing performance. I don't know if they did anything about bugs, issues with the game, but nonetheless, it's running smoother at 60 FPS. It used to run at 30 FPS. That's not a lot, right? But 60 is significantly better and good enough for a Pokemon game. So that's what we got going on. I don't think it's going to run 120. I don't think it will. But it will be at 60 FPS. And that alone is good enough for me. you can just tell by the way things look. Things just look so much better, you know. You can just tell like details look better. I know it doesn't look good on my screen. I think you have to watch on yours. However, things just do look like they've upgraded a bit. I think is I think again I don't think it's really possible for me to really get something good. I haven't found anything good, but overall that's just what it looks like. It's a little bit better. Um, and yes, Pokemon Legends ZA is coming out October 16th this year. The prices is gonna be a bit different. I did talk about all that in a previous video. Um, we've talked about things in Gen 10. What else is there? But yeah, basically, the games. This is all going to be playable on June 5th, the same day the Switch 2 launches. So, if you got the game, it's a free upgrade. And yes, you have to pay $450 for it, which is ridiculous. But yes, that's what's up. If you can get your hands on a Switch 2 and you have Scarlet and Violet, well, this will be available day one. I hope this video helps, and hopefully um, you now have all the information needed. You know what to do, and you let me know what you think about this. I have other videos talking about Pokemon Legends ZA and a bunch of other things, so by all means check those out. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all next time.